Other rock art consists of images painted on the surface of the rock. These are called pictographs. About 10% of the rock art at Writing on Stone is done this way. A pictograph is a painting of a person, place, or thing. Like petroglyphs, pictographs have been found on rock walls and in caves in many parts of the world, such as the famous cave paintings of Europe, where some artwork is more than 30,000 years old.
Pictographs were made with red paint. The paint was applied either with your fingers, sticks, feather, brushes, or in this case, we have a porous bone that could have been used to apply the paint.
Ancient rock paintings, like carvings, are attempts at telling stories, recording information, and communicating with other people and with the spirit world. Pictographs use simple symbols that others in the community are certain to understand, such as images of horses, humans, animals, and weapons.
Okay, here we have a pictograph depicting a battle scene between two groups, one group here and one group here. These people are on foot, and here we can see a guy holding a gun, and we can see the little bullets coming out of the gun here. We have another guy here standing, and he's holding a bow and arrow. And this other group of people are riding horses, and we can see a gun sticking out of here.
We continue to use simple pictographs to communicate information in our own society. Archaeologists do not know just how old the rock art at Writing on Stone Provincial Park is. Images that contain pictures of horses and guns, items brought to North America by Europeans, are obviously more recent, dating to the last 250 years. But many images lack these items and could be much older. Archaeologists working at Writing on Stone tell us that some First Nation people camped there as long as 3,500 years ago. It is possible that these people could have created some of the rock art. However, no one knows for sure. In more recent times, the Blackfoot people certainly created many rock art images, but it is likely that other visiting tribes left their marks on the walls of Writing on Stone as well. There is much about ancient rock art images that we may never understand, but we do know that the valuable heritage of our Aboriginal peoples should be preserved, and that their stories and legends can live forever through the memories of tribal elders and through curious scientists and students just like you. Consider that you too will be remembered by future generations, and perhaps students in the future will wonder about the incredible things you were thinking of when you made your artwork. What story would you like to tell future generations one day? What story will your great-great-grandchildren tell about you?
Standing in the wheat field along the old man's river bend, the foothills of the Rockies, under skies that just won't end, is the history of a people that stretches back in time. Some say is forgotten, but it's still much alive. When I'm gone, it calls my name and drives me back home again. I feel like I'm learning to fly. Under the stars of the old man, I stand here proud.